It's April 15th, 1912, at 12:25 a.m. Carpathia's only radio operator, a man by the name of Harold Cottam, is about to go to bed, but out of habit, he turns on the Marconi wireless for any final messages. He's surprised to hear that the brand new luxury liner RMS Titanic has fallen silent on her maiden voyage, so he starts contacting the big ship's wireless operator. MPA, MPA, he types. Do you know Cape Race is sending a batch of messages? The response he receives is chilling. MGY, MGY, CQD, CQD, SOS, 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 CQD, SOS, come at once, we have struck a berg. To which Carpathia replies with, shall I tell my captain? To which Titanic responds with, yes, come at once, old man. Cottam rushes up to the bridge, where he is greeted by the ship's first officer, Morris Dean. Cottam tells Dean the situation. Then he races to the captain's cabin to wake up the captain. The captain was a man by the name of Arthur Rostron. Rostron quickly gets dressed and rushes up on deck. He orders all hands on deck and full ahead. They also direct their course for the Titanic. Rostron orders as much speed as possible into the Carpathia's engines. Carpathia's top speed is 15 knots, but the engineers managed to make Carpathia go 18 knots, somewhat damaging the engines. Carpathia is 58 miles away from the Titanic. Cottam messages back to the Titanic that they will arrive in 4 hours. Carpathia's race to Titanic has begun. At 1:15, Phillips, who is the Titanic's wireless operator, says lifeboats are being lowered into the water, and water is already lapping at Titanic's nameplate. At 1:45, Phillips sends the message, come quickly, engine room flooding, and at 2:05, the power for Titanic's wireless has shut off. Titanic can send no more messages. As time passes, Carpathia's crew get more and more anxious. Then, at 2:40, Captain Arthur Rostron spots a green light far off in the distance. He assumes this to be Titanic's starboard navigation light, but Titanic is already at the bottom of the Atlantic. This is instead a green flare being fired off by the ship's fourth officer, Joseph Boxall, who was in lifeboat number 2. Carpathia races to it, but then she encounters the ice field, to which her speed is reduced to half ahead. At 3:30, when the going gets tough, Carpathia's speed is reduced to slow ahead. The sun is starting to rise as Carpathia comes to Titanic's lifeboats. Carpathia has raced all through the night to rescue Titanic survivors. Titanic is gone. Although she contacted a lot of ships, they could not make it in time. Carpathia and her crew have achieved something truly remarkable that night.